My name is Amitoj Singh. I'm a regulatory reporter based in India, passionate about Australia, Asia, and of course, everything that happens in the US.
Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Amitoj Singh.
Davos 2018 has never been bigger.
President Trump, Prime Minister Modi for climate change. I just want to ask you about that.
And that's the monument that represents India, or incredible India, better than anything.
Take a look at the headlines.
When the G20 said, well, we need the IMF because the FSB has been coming up with their own position, did that indicate for an instance to the people who are unfamiliar with how global regulation is coordinated and how everyone's opinion is really taken, did that indicate to anyone who's unfamiliar with that, wait, is the IMF suddenly the captain of global crypto rulemaking? I have a very important question for Lisa. She's from UK,
Thank you.
representing that particular region that left Europe. I just want to understand this from you. How many people in the crypto space in the UK have said, why did you leave after Micah was passed? Because there was one particular day where we didn't know who was going to be the next prime minister in the UK, if you remember. And then, of course, as always, an Indian put his hand up. But I just want to understand from you, just explain this to me. How much does politics play a role in something that is very less in terms of priorities, crypto regulation?
The Indian government finds itself in a very interesting situation. We have seen reports where Indian government-associated institutions, this is carefully put, have basically nudged companies to say, IPO. Why is the retailer saying IPO? Okay, I'm going in, right? And in general also, mutual funds, general investment, SIPs. The reason is, I think, in terms of IPOs is because now it's a one-click situation. It's very easy to just go ahead and figure out which IPO you want to invest in and just click a button and get in and get out. Something that was slightly more, let's say, esoteric, difficult to understand for a lot of the investors. And you just see that the number of retailers, more than tripled. I just want to ask this question because it really is at the center of, I think, everything right now. And that is, how do you predict anything in a world that is unpredictable because a guy called Trump is leading it?
What regulatory clarity is big tech waiting for?
This is something that I can only tell you if I was in a very interesting place in Florida. It's called Mar-a-Lago. You know what's happening right now?
Amazon founder Jeff Bezos set to meet Trump at Mar-a-Lago.
Big tech CEOs are just going out there and kissing the ring. There is a way out. Of this predicament that there are no rules, Bitcoin is volatile, cryptocurrencies are volatile, so we shouldn't invest. And no, that's just not enough.
And the epicenter of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's southern push is this region of Coimbatore, where the BJP is putting its weight behind its prize fighter, K. Annamalai. If Prime Minister Modi's BJP is to achieve its stated target of 400 seats out of the possible 543, it would have to come with unprecedented gains from here in the south. This is Kerala. It is also known as God's own country.
Can I ask Amitoj a question? I'm not clear about the stage of counting.
There are three different ways of counting the votes. All right. So one is when you get it, the moment you get it, you process it. You don't count it, but you process it. You open the ballot. You keep it ready to be counted very quickly. The second step is before election day, you are allowed to do the same process of, opening the ballot, getting it ready to be counted. And then there is on election day. That's Pennsylvania and Wisconsin.
How is this going to be more sustainable? How is this going to make sure there is a change in White House when this country is in an election year and Donald Trump is, at the center of all the anger?
Trump supporters with Stop the Steal flags. This is the capital. This is where today there has been an unprecedented, historic attempt at what many have called a coup.
How far were you and did you go inside? Were you outside?
I'd rather not say that.
Don't think there should be the impeachment or 25th Amendment?
No, he should be president.